Hi guys. So I promise I do this once a month and then, there goes November. But I did say I wasn't, I'm really bad at being consistent. So you guys, I kind of want to give you like kind of an October, November update about my life. It's been very hectic. It's been very crazy. I feel like it's always crazy. Sometimes it's good crazy, sometimes it's bad crazy. It's kind of been bad crazy. I'm trying to change my energy currently. It's been taking a lot out of me to just attract positivity back into my life because a lot of really weird things have been happening. Sequences of unfortunate events. I'm not even going to get into them because I just don't want to create that negative energy or space again. But yeah, just a lot of weird stuff. And the last 3 weeks I've been super sick. Like my ears hurt, throat hurts. Took every like healthy shot, pills, vaporizer, ate healthy. Nothing helped. This is like my best day in the last 3 weeks. So thank God. So here we are. So I wanted to discuss with you guys some really big, important things that have been going on in my life that I just, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've just been so overwhelmed mentally that I'm trying to figure things out for myself before I put it out there in the world. But ideally, I've really seeked change recently, the last couple of months. I wanted a life makeover, and there's going to be a lot of big changes happening into my life. I don't have all the details for everything yet. I'm still working through them, but I'll explain a little bit. So initially, before I went to Israel, I had car problems, and I needed a new car. That was the base. That's how everything kind of started. But there was all these other little things, these little seeds that were surfacing up for better or worse, I suppose. And you make plans for the future, right? For like a year in advance. And you're like, oh, I have time. I have a whole year, right? And then all of a sudden, and then you're like 2 or 3 months to the finish marks, and you're like, oh my God, what have I been doing? I'm now I gotta make things happen. So that's where I'm at. My lease for my apartment is up at the end of February, and at the beginning of the year, I decided that this was my last year living in LA. I was waiting for something to happen. I was waiting for 2 things to happen. I said if they're not gonna happen, then I'm leaving. They did not happen, so I'm leaving. I kept thinking that I have time, and now I realize I do not have time. I'm really stressed out, insanely stressed out. I mean, I don't suck at planning, but I don't know. I'm just better at being a last minute girl. What could I say? I initially thought that at the end of this year, if those things weren't going to happen, that I was going to move to Israel. And then after visiting Israel over, I don't know, not this summer, I guess in September and October, I realized, no, I can't live in Israel for a few reasons, but no, I can't relate. I love Israel. It's a beautiful place. My family lives there, but I think that I would just grow bored very easily. And there's a lot of things that just don't sit right with me. Since I went to Israel, I've had car problems. My dad was supposed to fix it while I was there, and then it's kind of like unfixable-ish. So I need to get a new car. But then I was like, okay, but he's like, lease a new car, and I was like, well, no, wait. So I told my dad, hey, wait, I don't even know if I want to live here. And he's like, what do you mean? And I was like, well, I don't know. I mean, I've been here for 4 years. LA has never been my favorite place in the world. It's definitely not on my high level list of favorite places. People always are like, you're from LA, oh my God, that's so cool. I don't really think it's that cool. I think it's boring. But I've lived here most of my life, even though I've lived in other places in the world. But it's just never been my personal favorite. It's been more convenient to me than anything else because I always had somebody to watch Peanut. And my my dad and my brother live here. I have family here. I have friends here. I grew up here. I have Malibu. There's good weather. Big international airport. But I'm over it. So the last couple of months, the last month and a half-ish more than ever, I've been trying to figure out I want to move, that's for sure. I want a bigger place. I want a place that has more natural lighting. I have like a lot of things on my head of things that I want in a new place. That's one. Then I'm like, okay, where do I want to live? Do I want to live in California or do I not? A couple months back, no, like a few weeks ago, it was really 50-50 on whether I was gonna stay here or not. I've been looking at cities, I've been looking at places, I've been driving around, and nothing's really doing it for me. I don't know. I'm just over LA. Maybe I didn't do it right, but I feel like I'm over it. So we're gonna move on to the next and greater thing. So for the last few weeks, I'm like, okay, there's a 50% chance I'm gonna stay here, I'm not. Now I'm more like, no. The problem is I'm very stressed out because now I'm like, well, then where? And I just have a bunch of ideas, and I really like to follow my intuition on things. I like things to sit right with me. I like things to feel right with me. I'm the type of person that when I know, and I just follow my heart, intuition, God's messages, the universe messages, and I'm like, that's the place, that's the job. And I just haven't had that full hinge yet on exactly the location that I want to move to. I thought for a while Vegas, and so 2 weeks ago, I think, for Thanksgiving, I went to Vegas to feel out the vibe. I was really into it, and then I went there and I'm like, no. Maybe, still maybe, but no. I'm leaning towards Miami more than anything. It's my favorite place I've ever lived at in the world. I love it for so many reasons. So I'm gonna fly out to Miami pretty soon and check out if I feel the vibe is right. I also kind of want to live in Tulum, and I kind of want to live in Paris. I'm just very like scattered with that and stressed out about a couple other things, but more importantly than anything, before I can plan any travels, I haven't traveled since, I kind of did. I went to tech. I haven't really traveled anywhere like new and exciting recently, I guess since October, since going to Israel, Paris, and Egypt. But I did go to Vegas once, but that doesn't count. But currently, the most important thing that I'm focusing on is A, my health, and B, just trying to like figure out my life, figure out where I want to live. I can't function without figuring this out. It's stressing me out. I'm running out of time. I just got a letter from my building literally yesterday or 2 days ago saying that I have a month to tell them if I'm staying or not staying. Otherwise my rent goes up by like $500. So it's all been really stressful, and yeah, there's just a lot of different changes going on in my life right now. There's lots of really big decisions that I have to make. It's also a new year. I'm kind of like re-review my last year, my mistakes, my achievements. It's obviously been a really hard year. The first half of the year was astounding, amazing, cloud nine, and then the last half has just been shit. I'm just gonna be honest and just say that out there. I kind of have a lot of things that I'm craving in my life, and I wrote a blog post about it. Definitely check it out, Vanilla Sky Dreaming. Read that. Sometimes I'm better at talking, sometimes I'm better at writing and just thinking and putting it out there in the universe. But I just wanted to give you guys a life update on what's going on with me. There's going to be a lot of big changes happening. And I'm excited and a little bit nervous because I don't know what's going to happen yet, but I do know that big things are going to be happening, big changes are going to be happening. There's also a couple of things that I want to do different with my channel, with my Instagram, with my YouTube, with my website. Just maybe a little bit rebranding and things like that. Yeah. So when I figure out more of this situation, I will let you guys know. I will give you guys an update. I don't like to say stuff until they're like in stone, so to speak. Also, there are a couple trips that I do want to take pretty soon. I don't know why. Lately, I'm really craving Hawaii, like dying for Hawaii. Ever since I saw Moana, that Disney movie, I'm just so obsessed. But beyond that, I've been to Hawaii 5 times until I just got sick of it, and I haven't gone in like 7 years, and I really missed it recently. Really miss New York, really miss Miami, really miss Tulum and Paris. And there's obviously places that I've never been to before that I really want to go to, but I don't know, I'm kind of in the mood to go back to places that I loved. I also really want to do a Euro trip. Since I started my blog, I've been going to Europe, even actually before I started my blog, Every winter I love to do a Euro trip. I love Europe in the winter. It's freaking freezing, but I love it. So I really want to do a Euro trip. I didn't do one last year because Iceland traumatized me in November, and I was like, okay, I just want to go somewhere hot. But now I'm like, damn, I really want to go somewhere cold. So maybe I'll do a cute little Euro trip, maybe something for New Year's. I don't know. I don't want to say anything because I don't know. I don't like to say stuff until I know for sure. But I'd love to know from you guys if you have any recommendation. Let's be realistic a little bit. I mean, I'm kind of a wild child, but let's be a little bit realistic. Where do you think I should move to? If you guys have any suggestions on places that you think that I should move to that I haven't come up with, put them down below. Also, where do you want to see me travel in 2019? I cannot believe I'm even saying that out of my mouth. That's insane. That's insane. I can't even believe how time flies so by. I can't believe how fast time flies sometimes. It's really crazy. I'd love to really know what you guys think. Where do you think I should go? Let me know. Thanks for watching my video. As always, I love you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you guys that takes the time to watch my videos. I really do. It really means a lot to me. Yeah, I love you guys. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Love you.